Hello, little creatures.
Hi, Lugal.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome, everyone. We're here with Shantena and Cruz.
Mhm.
They have spent over 10 years translating the I Ching into Spanish. So they have such a deep, yeah.
First into English and Italian, and then also into Spanish.
So we have such a richness here that they're bringing. Shantena is a physicist, philosopher, and scholar of Chinese classics. As a physicist, she worked at the University of Milan on the foundations of quantum physics at the University of California on the first identification of a black hole. In the 1990s, he has been scientific advisor of the Eranos Foundation, an East-West research center founded by C.G. Jung and Olga Froebe-Kapteyn in 1933. Kapteyn. From 2007 to 2021, he has been the director of the Pari Center. He is the author of Pilgrimages to the Emptiness, Rethinking the Reality through Quantum Physics, the Tao Te Ching, a guide to the interpretation of the foundational book of Taoism, the original I Ching or the Book of Changes, the Eranos I Ching Project. And Cruz was born on May 1968 in the southern Spain, always been interested in the secrets of the human heart. And that is why she writes poetry. She's a clinical psychologist, doctor in historiography of psychology and social anthropology. She works as a Jungian-oriented psychotherapist, a psychologist in El Espíritu del Valle, a center founded together with Shantena in the mountains of how do I say that?
Lanjarón.
Lanjarón. The facilitator of the I Ching of Eranos, an edition that we both have made in public. They say they have both published in Spanish in 2022. Some of their books are Earth All Knows, the spiritual journal of a housewife, the root theory, and conscious simplicity.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys have been so busy. You guys are doing so much.
Yes. But yeah.
Too much.
Too much, maybe. Actually, now we are working in a new land, and we are working a lot of with our hands. That's a good point because we can stay doing no we can stay working with our minds, but also with our hands and also with our hearts. Yeah.
So you guys grow grow a lot of food?
Yeah.
We
Wow.
will, hopefully.
Yes, we will hopefully. Yeah.
So that's it sounds super nice. Yeah. I want to know about why don't we start with a reading for the collective of anyone who watches this. Let's ask for the wisdom for them, and we'll see what comes to us from.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we can also sharpen it if one person in the audience or a small group of persons proposes it through their own experience.
We're not streaming right now, but if we are streaming in the future, then
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a very good idea actually to ask for something collective since we are going through these times. So maybe, yeah, we are open. What you feel like, what your audience feel like. Hmm?
I think just for the collective, I think it'll come to us as we do. Just anyone who watches this, I think this will be specifically for their soul, and it'll channel through us, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Shall we begin?
Let's.
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 coins here.
Yes, we have 3 coins.
Let's formulate the question more precise.
Okay, what does the spirit of the I Ching want to instruct and guide my audience in, or anyone who's watching this video at any time? What do they need to know? What are they?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm writing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have it.
Okay.
Which one is it?
Yeah. Okay, I have already wrote it in Spanish, but I will translate into English. More or less, I wrote, what does the spirit of the I Ching want to inspire, no?
Yeah.
And to teach to all of us, I mean, to the audience of the channel today, no? But if you want to appointment something more, I can write it. So, yeah.
How about we could add, if we want to do it a little bit more specific, we can add about the chaos happening in the world now.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Sobre el caos de hoy. Okay. Yeah.
And we could alternate in tossing the coins.
Yeah.
And maybe you could also do a toss, Lugal.
Yes.
Do you have coins with you?
Yeah.
Perfecto.
Of course.
Perfecto.
Good. Vale.
Why don't you start, Lugal? And
Thank
then
you.
You can.
Yes, but first, which
Side is yin.
Yes, which side is yin and which side is yang for the 3 of us? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this
Oh yeah, Chinese. Yeah.
yeah, it's Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the yang.
Okay.
So that side you showed us.
Yeah, let me I'll get the other camera on here in a moment. Get this going.
Tenemos este ser el yang y este el yin, ¿te parece?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the
Oh wow.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Perfect. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
Okay.
that's the yin side or the yang side?
That is the yang side,
Yang side.
and then
Okay.
the yin side looks like
Vale.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do the first one here. Let me shuffle. Okay, I'll shuffle. So I got 2 tails.
So 2 yin and 1 yang.
Yeah, 2 yin.
That's a
7. 7. Okay. So Shantena. Yes.
So our coins are
Yeah.
3 2-pence coins, actually, with Queen Elizabeth on it.
Yeah. Okay. Shant.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Aki.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the Queen, and we've decided she's yin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that was the case, but anyway.
It looks like.
The other side, therefore, is yang.
Yeah. Okay. So let's. You try you first.
You know, we've said.
Oh, okay.
Goes.
Come. Okay, 1 yin, 2 yangs. So 3 and 3,
8.
6 and 2, 8. It is an open line. Shan,
Okay.
go for it. Okay. A transforming line. Yin, yin, yin. So it is a 6.
Yeah.
6. Lugal, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Two yang.
Okay.
Okay.
Another 7.
No, 2 young and 1.
Too
yin.
young. Sorry. Then an 8.
8.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 2 youngs again. Another 8. And then Shan. Oh, another transforming line. But in this case, it's a 9. Yeah, young, young, young. Okay?
Yeah.
You are very moved today.
So what are what's our results?
Yes, let's take a look in our table, in
The
our
lower
file.
trigram is shake, right?
Is close, open, open. Yeah. Close, open, open.
No, the lower.
The lower.
The lower.
The
is,
lower, el inferior.
is-
Close, open, open. Shan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the trigram, the lower trigram is shake, okay, firm,
And the upper trigram
yeah,
is open,
open, open, close. Yes, it's the symmetrical.
Bound, the mountain.
Wow, wow, bound. Yeah. I'm always throwing
And the two together
yeah,
gives hexagram 27.
yeah. And the secondary one, since we have two transforming lines, number 3 and number 6, then it is close, open, close. Yeah.
Radiance.
Yeah, illumina, radiance. Yeah. And then, o sea, materia. Open,
space.
open, open. Space. Open, open, open. Yeah.
And the combination of the two gives 36.
Oh, 36? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very strong one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the primary and secondary hexagrams, you know. So the first one is 27 and the second one is 33. No, 36, sorry. 36, which is darkening the light. Okay. So number 27.
Number 27
Yeah.
is the jaws.
The jaws.
Jaws.
Las mandíbulas.
See?
Oh, wow.
And the short description of it is the situation described by this hexagram is characterized by paying attention to how one seeks nourishment and opening to receive it.
A ver, espera. I'm going for the Spanish version. Okay. 27. So, can you repeat it, please? Es alimento.
Sí.
Of course. Yes, I was thinking on rascar y morder. Yeah, okay. So, in the Spanish translation, we have called it
Alimento, food, nourishment.
Nourishment. Oh, wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, but the second one, Lugal, sorry, the second one is 36.
Okay. Yeah, not 39. Okay.
Yeah. Which is, wow, it's beautiful. Beautiful cars.
Thank you.
Yeah.
36.
You realize?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They're amazing. Lugal. Beautiful colors.
All right.
Yeah, darkening the light. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the main text of 27 is the jaws, trial significant, overseeing the jaws, the origin of seeking mouth's substance. In Spanish?
Yeah, in Spanish is nourishment, like the car is the same. Yeah, it's very interesting because the I Ching is telling us that the energy is giving us a space, is opening a space for us to reflect and to meditate. Where is our food coming from? I mean, in all the levels, physically, but also psychologically, emotionally, spiritual, no? Spiritual. So it's very interesting because it's like if we are not going taking our food good, no? If we are not taking our food good, no? From a good space, no?
Well, if we do that, that's not good, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, there's an accent on what nourishes us and the conscious.
And can you speak up a little bit, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Consciousness about our food, and in both spiritual and metaphorical sense.
Yeah, and physically also.
Yeah.
It's like to put attention.
Read the Spanish also.
Yeah, but it's like where are we putting our attention? Because attention is everything. Because attention is energy. Is what are you doing with your energy? Is the Chinese ones that we start to have a serious reflection about what are we doing,
Yeah.
What are we doing? Yeah. In Spanish, it's more or less the same, Shant.
Would you mind telling us about how thunder interacts with mountain when they're together? What is that alchemy like doing?
It's like thunder is the energy that makes life sprouts on earth. For the Chinese, the thunder comes from underground, not from the sky as we see it. And it's what starts things blossoming, starts things growing. So it's the deep energy underlying the process of life And the invitation of this hexagram is to be very conscious in that respect.
Yes, because the mountain means meditation. The mountain means to make a stop before you try to go up the mountain, and that stop is very nurturing. If we know, you know, if because that stop will allow us to know more about our energy, our light that is coming from the bottom of the earth, no?
Mm-hmm.
So before to climb the mountain is need that we make a stop in order to think how will we do, no?
I think what's also implied is that we don't know how to nourish ourselves very well.
Yeah.
Especially, let's say, in a more subtle sense. It's like what we get fed by the news or by the collective picture of our society. It's not very healthy.
Yeah.
So there's an invitation there to put our attention on that.
Yeah, we can read this text, the Junzi, which is the interpretation of the two symbols together, of the two trigrams. And says,
It's what Wilhelm calls the sequence, the image, and we call it patterns of wisdom.
yeah.
And the text is, the mountain possesses thunder below, the jaws. A Junzi is a wise person, a person who approaches the I Ching for finding her or his Tao, his way, his path.
Yeah, and to integrate the message of the I Ching in the day-by-day life.
Yeah. So in this hexagram, a Junzi uses considered words to inform, correct information, and articulation in drinking and taking in.
So it's very interesting, yes, because we have to put attention about the spring of the information and the spring of our water and drinking in general and our taking in, no?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's interesting, yeah. And then we have two transforming lines. Number 3.
And number 6. Right?
Yeah. Number 3. Wow. Mm.
The 6 at third is rejecting the jaws, trial, pitfall. 10 years, no availing of. Without direction, harvesting. 10 years, no availing of. Tao, the great rebel.
Yeah, very interesting. It's talking about a transition that lasts 10 years, maybe. It could be a symbol 10, but anyway, it's a period in which we will have in the middle of a big chaos, collective chaos. This is the moment in which we have a stop in front of the mountain for 10 years, in order to think, to reflect where we're going together as a collective.
Wow.
Yeah, energy. Yeah, and it says the Tao, no?
Tao, the great rebels indeed.
Yeah.
How is it in Spanish?
In Spanish is el Tao de los grandes se revela. Yeah, it's the same in Spanish. Yeah, so, yeah.
So the path, the Tao, is here is rebelling. It's like I think it's like rebelling against our sleep, our habits of bad nourishment, physically, and bad nourishment mentally and psychologically.
And too much abstractions. And so it's interesting because it says, don't worry, it's a big chaos, but it is something that we need, and it's a kind of transition, a bardo, so it's not going to, no?
But it might last 10 years.
But yes, but start to count.
Yeah.
Where are we now?
Yeah.
So more than 5 years.
Yeah.
It could be that as a collective, we will go to another landscape, and one more pacific and balanced, but is
containing
to go
good nourishment.
And to go through this passage, no, this transition. So, and the sixth upper one.
And that's what I want to do on this channel. Is I want to possibly be able to get intentional community people, eco villages, and help people live in a more conscious way. Because I think this reading is commenting about all of the bad things we've been eating and thinking, especially in the United States. It's probably the most unhealthy food in the world. I think so. We need so much correction there, and reevaluation of what we're doing to ourselves. I definitely feel that, and I think our audience will benefit from that warning.
We are very much in tune in that.
Yeah, it's like too much abstraction also in the food, around the food. We don't eat sometimes flavors that exist in nature. And you say, where is this flavor coming from? Not from the earth. So it's a little bit strange. I would say. Too much abstraction. And that is publicity. Where is this flavor coming from? Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I can feel that the I Ching is answering you and to your channel, because if you have created this channel for that, then the intention with the I Ching answer is unite. I can feel that. Okay, so let's see where are we going, and then let's go to the sixth line. And
the sixth line is anteceding jaws.
Oh my God.
Anteceding is what comes before as origin or cause. Adversity, significant. Harvesting, wading the great river. Antecedent jaws, adversity significant. The great possesses a reward indeed.
Very interesting, because it says, the significant. Adversity, significant.
Yeah, adversity is danger, hardship, severe, threat or difficulty, but threat or difficulty that must be encountered rather than avoided.
Yeah, and significant is I can
is
advantage.
say,
So that's very interesting also.
profit realization. Sure.
Yeah, it's like adversity is good. We could say something like something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Adversity is needed.
it's fighting something. There's a battle there going on,
Yeah.
but it's a healthy one. It's like encountering the difficulty. How do we grow our food? How do we feed ourselves? How do we gather our news? How do we inform ourselves?
Yeah.
It's we're facing adversity on all these different levels, but it's
Yeah.
consciousness growing in the process.
Yes, because we human people needs to go through difficulties in order to move our skeleton, to move our hearts, to open our hearts. So yeah, it's like that. And in Spanish, it's very interesting because it's different. It says the spring of food, and then adversity is significant, but the spring of food is, and the spring means the origin, and the first cause, the origin. It's very interesting because we are living in a world that it is starting to understand that the light within us, the spiritual part of human beings, is really very important in order to make us a step together, And it could be also the spring of food, the spring as the origin, the first cause, of life is light. So it's like a way we have a transition time, 10 years. We are sitting in front of the mountain before climb it, and it's a very rich period. If we go through this period as a brave heroine and heroes, the adversity is going to be our friend if we know how to manage the pain, and if we open our eyes in the middle of the darkness,
Yeah, and the
Wow.
darkness.
Yeah.
Yes. The darkness will come in the next.
Yes, that's why I'm telling that. Yes, because the second one, the secondary hexagram, is darkening the light.
Which can be translated in various ways.
Yeah.
It's like light hiding.
Yes.
Light has to go underground.
Yeah.
Or can be also light is wounded.
But I would say in this interpretation, don't you think that it's more appropriate to think on the light as hidden?
Yeah,
because yeah, sorry.
Yeah. It's like for whatever reason, it's not a time when the light can be out and shine. It's more like underneath, hidden. It's in the mythical story behind it. King Wen, the author of the I Ching, gets imprisoned and lives underground for years, and during that time he creates the I Ching.
Wow.
So this darkness period is very fecund, very fertile, and on a deep level. Not fun, not pleasant. but deep work.
Yes, but it is also, I think that this secondary hexagram is also telling us that the light of the first one, the thunder, is there, can't, since we have to stop, then we have to go down into the caves of the earth in order to look for the light, because the light is there, is the light of the spirit in the materia.
Can you talk about black holes, since you're a black hole expert, relating it to this? Can you talk about it for a moment?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Black hole is one of the possible end states of a star. Stars go through a whole life cycle, and a star which is sufficiently dense and compact will end up being a black hole, which is like a region in which nothing can come out. Things move inwards, can only move inward. And at the center of it, there's what we call a singularity, which is like something which our physics is unable to describe. It's like, but it's supremely concentrated and could be possibly also a channel towards another universe. It could have as a counterpart as a white hole in another universe. So in some ways, the number 36, the darkening of the light, it's a kind of black hole hexagram.
I remember during my spiritual awakening that I had, I got really close to the void. And there was a sign on there was like this desk, there was 3 scribes, one scribe here and then 2 other scribes recording everything. But behind them, it was like, don't get too close here. And I knew that there was like this kind of void that they were sitting behind. And I also got to experience the void in myself and complete darkness, or the thickest darkness I ever felt. So you learn so much. I learned so much from the void. I think the void is emptiness can be the most fullness. So this time will be good for people to, I think, receive so much from the void. I think we've forgotten the void in this day and age, and I think we will remember this 10 years. We will really get to know the void.
Yeah.
What were the scribes writing about?
I don't know. They were just recording everything. Just recording everything, like keeping records. I guess they were record beings that just record everything.
Like the work of the channel.
Oh, wow, yeah, the channel. Yeah. The channel is doing that. That's so funny. Yeah.
Yes, I want to say something, that in Sufism, black, the vacuum, the emptiness, is a high state of the consciousness, and is actually one of the most creative states, And it's very interesting because it's also one of the cameras of the heart, in a very deep, very deep, So it's first is white and then is black, and black is more creative than white. Yeah, everything comes from there.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, the text to the secondary hexagram, because it starts, talks about difficulties.
Yeah.
How good are difficulties, no?
Yeah.
For living.
Yeah. Maybe I read also the short summary. The hexagram describes a situation in which the light is wounded or forced to hide, and the work of consciousness can only be carried on underground. Brightness hidden, harvesting, drudgery, trial. Drudgery is difficult, hard work, but the result is amazing.
Yeah.
Like the I Ching itself.
Yeah, but difficulties are a blessed, are a blessed
Blessing.
blessing. Yeah, and the ancient Chinese has a sentence for you to, ¿cómo se dice maldecir?
To curse.
Yeah, that says God gives you a very interesting life. So we are going through, as a collective, through a very interesting times if we have eyes to see. Then difficulties are a blessing, and again we have this image, no, of how beautiful or how much beauty is in a dark, no, in a dark state, because there is a lot of light there. Yeah, and yeah, more or less. So I really love this hexagram, 36. And it's also a call for us to look for inside within us the feminine hidden, the light of the feminine in the caves, Lilith, for example. Yeah. So I like this hexagram a lot because as a collective, we will have to go down to the cave and take the light of Lilith, of the darkness of the feminine, and then to take that light and put that light over in the soil, no?
Yeah.
And to plant.
The feminine and the masculine together.
Yeah.
The character, the Chinese character of brightness, it has on top the sun and the moon.
Yeah.
So it's this, and the other part is hidden.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we read the question that we made at the beginning for the I Ching, and it's more or less that what the I Ching does want to inspire and to teach us, to this audience, of the channel, about the chaos that we are living as a collective. Then we have the 27.
Right. Pay attention to your nourishment.
Yeah. But in order to do that, you have to go down, very down to the darkness. And then we have these two transition lines, which are indicating that direction, no? And then we have the secondary. And the secondary says the light is there. You have only to go for the light, and you have more or less 10 years. No?
And can we go over the method where we do the changing lines of the secondary hexagram, 3 and 6 of the 36 too?
We don't used to do that, but yes, we can try. We can see the third of the 36 and the upper one, the 6 of the 36, in order to see how, no? the energy, no?
So the third and the sixth
Yeah,
of
36.
36.
Yes, the third. Yes, because yeah, it's the mirror of the other. Yeah. Third.
So the 9 at third is brightness hidden, or the light hidden, tends towards the southern hounding, acquiring one's great head, not permitted affliction, trial. Southern hounding is like
Yeah.
the
This.
hunting, the hunting that was done.
Yeah. The hunting of the light, of the culmination of light, because the south is where the light bright the most, you know. So it says that we have to hunt, no? That.
And that's the process for acquiring the great. And the great in the I Ching is like the large vision of things. The small is like paying attention to details. And the great is having a sense of direction. Where are you going? So this hunting in the south and the region of light is a way to acquire the great.
It's telling that we the good state is not too much light, you know, now, in order for us to stay quiet, staying within us, you know. It's not the summer of the life. We are not in the summer, you know. Yeah, we should stay in the winter, in the autumn, but not in the summer. And then the 6 upper is very interesting because it's telling that, you know, is that
not brightness, darkness. Initially mounting, tending towards heaven, afterward entering, tending towards earth. It has many associations, but one association is the journey underground.
Yeah.
Many mythologies has this essential process or journey, which is like you leave behind the realm of light, which is still not yet completed because it doesn't not include the underground. And then you go into this journey to the underground for example, in Inanna's myth. Inanna is the queen of heaven, is all brightness, all light, all power. But she feels she has to go underground and visit her sister, Ereshkigal, the queen of the underground. So she leaves behind all her regalia, symbols of power and beauty, and she ends up as a dead body hanging from a hook in hell. But from this journey, she returns full. She returns like completed. She is now including also the nature and the energy of her sister.
Yeah, but I think that's right. But it's like more simple, I think. in the sense that the I Ching is talking about an earthy spirituality, no more, not always to look at the sky, but to plant, to live with the light of the sky in over the earth. We are human beings. Meanwhile, we are living in this planet. Then we will go to another place, but now we are living here. And now, then our right and our duty is to live our life over the earth, and that is called life, the light of life, the day by day life. So I think it's a call for us to be rooted, and that's of course the feminine principle that you were talking about. But yeah, it's father sky, mother earth, the light of the father pregnant the earth, and so we can live here that light as a human beings, even if we are souls or hearts of spiritus, we have the duty, meanwhile we are living here, to be seeds of light in the earth. It's like this kind of travel, I think, is what the I Ching is showing in this line, I think. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So let's just summarize the next. Let's summarize the 2025 to 2035. What's going to happen for the people watching this over that time period?
2025. Oh, okay. We have already made our
next 10 years.
Yeah. Okay. We have made a consultation to the I Ching about 20 and 25 that we actually upload to our channel, but YouTube channel. The energy was completely different to last to 2024, 2023, and even 2022, So it's different, the energy, We could feel that and we could read that.
Well, the hexagram for 2025 was the army.
Yeah.
And it was like the strategic place of big forces in our world.
Yeah.
Trying to find an arrangement. So it was
a balance. Yeah.
And that implies like deep changes on very basic levels, like the economy and the finance. And the movement was one of preparation for something to come, which is not quite visible yet.
Yeah.
But it's cooking underneath.
Yeah. Yeah. We are now living the first movements of a new order, we are watching how the armies, are trying to create a balance in order not to go to a war. In the terms that we used to know what a war is, military and so. It doesn't mean that we are not in the middle of a war, actually, but the war can have different phases. One is balance. Remember, for example, the Cold War, between the East and the West, We in Europe we live it a lot of. It was very strong when the wall fell down in Germany, and all the people in Europe were woo, So what I mean is balance is a military strategy. And we saw that in our I Ching of this year. But of course, it's something that will develop, no? We don't know in which sense, because we didn't ask to the I Ching for these 10 years, I mean. Yeah, we are also very curious, no, about the sense of the changes. We have our intuition, our personal intuition, but yeah, it's not this, but not really. We don't really have an answer from the I Ching, because we have not asked yet, no.
No, but at the same time, it's like there's a feeling, there's a quality.
Yeah, it's a quality. Yeah.
Quality of seeking the light under the earth. The feeling of like
I can feel the light
putting
moving.
attention on what
Yeah.
nourishes us.
I can feel the light coming up a little bit, you know. I don't see the mountain in front of, in the future, in a next future, you know. I can feel inside me the light moving, you know. I am a very positive person, you know. I have a lot of faith in human people and in life. I am that kind of person that thinks that a chaos is not bad. A chaos is necessary. This is a chaos, is something necessary. This is my life. All my life has been a kind of a chaos and has been a very rich one. So I have faith in this transition, you know. I don't see that we are going something horrible, or I don't know, a bad world. But I am an optimist person, maybe naive also, I would say. But maybe, Shant, you think different, no? More IE, and that's...
No, both things are there.
Yeah.
And it's a long process.
Yeah.
It's not like immediately visible where it's going.
Yeah, that's beautiful what you say. Yes, I don't think we are going to see, you know. Maybe we need 2 more generations or something like, or 3, in order to see the changes. But what I feel beautiful is the little in my life. I mean, I don't aspire to the great. I aspire to clean my house, you know. And I think if I do that, and if my neighbor does, and the other neighbor, between all of us, our street will be very clean, you know. So I believe in my life, in this body that I have, in order to live with a coherence, you know. That's all. I can't aspire, you know, coherence in my life. And I think that if most of us try to live with coherence, good things will happen in the future. Yeah. Shanti?
I could comment on what you said by using the junzi.
Yeah.
The junzi, brightening entering the earth's center, brightness hidden. The junzi uses supervising the crowds, a veiling of darkening and also brightening.
Yeah.
So both are there.
Yeah.
It's an interlaced motion
Yeah.
of these energies.
Of course.
And
Now we
can only affect our immediate circle,
Yeah.
but that's enough. The immediate circle will affect the next immediate circle and the next immediate circle, and that's the interplay of light and darkness.
Yeah. Now we are in the
always
middle
been
of the
there.
mist. Then we will be in the middle of the summer, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that we're gonna wrap it up. Show everyone your book.
Okay.
This is the English version.
Yeah. And this is the Spanish version. Very similar, but tiki tiki choo 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 choo. Yeah.
Links in the description. And check out all of the stuff that they're doing in those links. Thanks everyone who watched. Please subscribe, like, share, leave your comments, leave your thoughts on the next 10 years and anything else that this reading brought up. Thank you for supporting. You can book also a reading with me in Patreon and help this channel thrive. This is the first episode that I've done where we have 2,000 subscribers. So thanks to everyone for supporting this channel over 10 years. Thank you for your love and your care. Please,
Thanks for inviting us.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You have a beautiful channel, Lugal. We are pleased to stay with you for a while.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.